Hey everybody. So yesterday, in some very unsurprising news, Bill Peters resigned as the head coach of the Calgary Flames. Obviously, as most of you probably know, there were severe allegations against him using racial slurs years ago, but while coaching in the Chicago Blackhawks system, other players have come out and said that he physically attacked them and abused them when they played for him. And basically, all this stuff came out about Bill Peters, very, very bad stuff that he's done as coach throughout his years in hockey. And there was a big investigation. Calgary obviously needed to look into it, do a full investigation. They talked to a lot of different witnesses and people involved. And yesterday, Peters tendered his resignation and is no longer the coach of the Calgary Flames. I think, this was coming. If Peters didn't resign, I think he was going to be fired anyway. I don't think there was really any other option for the Calgary Flames at this point. It's pretty obvious, what's gone on, what Bill Peters has done. He admitted to it in a statement that he put out a few days ago. He admitted to using racial slurs. Once he did that, I think that was pretty much the final nail in the coffin that he was not going to coach the Calgary Flames anymore. It was just going to come down to whether the Flames fire him or if he leaves on his own. And I guess after, having discussions with the team and management and ownership, he decided to just leave on his own. So Bill Peters is no longer the head coach of the Calgary Flames, which obviously is a good thing. There's no place in hockey for the things that he's said and he's done. I think we all pretty much know the story at this point. There's really no need to go deep into details on the things that he said, but it was obviously very, very inappropriate and not anything, no way to treat a player or anyone that you are working with. Or, when you're the coach, you're supposed to be the leader. You're the boss behind the bench. You're supposed to lead this team into where they're going, and you can't treat people like that and expect them to play well for you or, it's no way to treat another person. And, he's obviously now it's come out that he has a pretty long history of mistreating people. I know a lot of players don't like Bill Peters. I'm sure that there are some that do, but the ones that really don't like him have come out, and guys that have played for him at the NHL level, at the AHL level, have really had not nice things to say about him. So, it's not surprising. I think we all saw this coming. This had to happen. There was no way he was going to be allowed to be the coach anymore. It took a little longer than I expected, but I do want to say that the Calgary Flames handled this very well, and kudos to them for doing the investigation and actually looking into this, talking to people, and that's why it took a little bit longer than I think a lot of people expected. But you have to do the full investigation here, because you can't just come out and immediately fire the guy based off of one allegation. You have to actually look into it. People are innocent until proven guilty, and then it's really come out now that he certainly is guilty. He's admitted to what he's done, so that I think made the decision ultimately a whole lot easier. And this had to happen. It's not surprising, but Calgary, I think, overall handled this very well. Bill Peters, obviously, I don't see coaching again anytime soon, if ever. Jeff Ward, who was an assistant, is now taking over as the interim head coach of the Calgary Flames, and he'll probably be coaching the team for the foreseeable future. Peters, I don't see how he can coach again, at least anytime soon. I think his name is probably going to be blackballed around the hockey world, at least for the next few years. Maybe, if he goes through, some sensitivity training or counseling or anything like that, and then, over time, maybe he does get another chance down the road. But I think for at least the foreseeable future, you are not going to hear his name for a long, long time in hockey. And that's pretty much my opinion on that. This had to happen. It's not surprising. Peters, once it came out what he actually said and what the way that he's treated players throughout the years, I think it was only a matter of time. Calgary did the full investigation. They did a very good job with it. They talked to a lot of different people involved, and they made I fully believe they were going to fire him. They made the right decision, and Peters, in the end, decided just to resign and leave on his own. So, with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.